Just execution, location. Got through that pitch better and was able to pitch with it and keep it, for the most part, where I wanted to tonight. When I can pitch with that pitch, it allows me to use the other pitch as well. Avi did a great job of sequencing the curveball, sequencing the changeup. And when I can pitch with all my pitches, that's when I'm at my best, and we can go through lineups multiple times through, especially third time through, and keep the sequences different. And that's where getting a flow with Albie, that's when good things happen.
Max, it seemed like you were really using the fastball outside to righties. You usually come more up and in. It looks like, at least from a layman's perspective. Was that a change tonight?
I feel like I did a good job on both sides of the plate. Thought there was some fastball ins I threw that were effective, and then also threw some fastball aways that when the right time, and that was effective. So, that's the working with Albie, understanding when we want to throw each pitch, based on what we expect a hitter to kind of do in each situation, and when you get in rhythm with your catcher, that's when you can take your chances on either side of the plate.
What is the process like just for you between starts when you come off a start like the last one? I know we're unhappy with the sliders that you hung. Mm-hmm. What is the process in terms of what you do to go about fixing it?
Yeah, this was an interesting one. After the Atlanta start, I didn't like where my changeup was at, and I made a little tweak to my changeup, and I felt like I found my changeup. I just applied that little adjustment to my slider. Well, that adjustment to the slider, screwed everything up for the Yankee start. So I just went back and undid that change, and that's it.
Did you keep the change for the changeup though?
No. I'll sacrifice it. I'll learn how to throw the changeup from that specific arm path. So it's really stupid and simple at the end of the day.
Buck said that the greatest source of satisfaction for you tonight would be from the length you provided with the bullpen in the shape that it's in. Was that the case?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have been getting stepped on a lot. It's our job to go out there and pitch deep. And frankly, I haven't been doing that the past couple starts. So to go out there tonight and be able to get deep into a ball game, keep some of those guys out of the game, gives them a day off. So those guys need it. When they get some days off, then that makes them that much better when they do get in the game, and allows them to get into roles even more so. So, we're a team. Starting pitchers need to do their job so that the relievers can do their job. If we don't do our job, then they start failing as well. So, like I said, this is a team baseball. It takes a team to be able to win, and that's what happened tonight.
You were especially efficient with your pitches. I think it's like 49 through 5. Do you, knowing that you want to go deep, maybe even more so than normal, do you approach it any differently?
You can, but that's more of a product of what they were trying to do against me. They were very first pitch aggressive. They were making contact early in the count, and we had some great defensive plays. Let's give credit to Beatty. He made a diving stop against Bregman. I felt like that really helped keep the innings moving along. And then Tommy with a couple balls out there and left. We did our homework. Talking with him. Got him in the right position, and took some doubles away and made him outs. That just flips the script on where the game's going. It allows me to continue to navigate the lineup instead of having to grind through some innings. So, give credit to our defense as well.
During a season like this, when things haven't quite gone the way that anybody's wanted them to, do you have to stop yourself from maybe tinkering in between starts a little bit too much?
No, I know what the process is. I know what it's like to feel like when you go out there and pitch, and I'm not going to sit there and defend what happened in the Yankee start, but I was just one pitch off. I was just a slider off. All I had to do was fix that, and then I knew I could execute all my pitches. That's it.
Figuring out your changeup, figuring out your slider, is now the happiest you've been with your stuff this year?
I don't know. I feel like I've had some pretty good stuff at different points at times. You get caught up in the results, you drive yourself nuts. You focus on the process of what it takes, and having the feel for each pitch. So all you can do is get in midseason form and get the feel for each pitch and just go forward.
After you came out in the eighth, you looked pretty fired up in the dugout. What were you saying?
To who?
It just seemed like people generally in the vicinity.
After I got pulled?
Yeah, after you got pulled,
No, I'm just happy. No, everybody did their job. Offense is going out there getting runs. Defense is making plays, having fun with Tommy because we felt like we were, had good things going on. So, look, I enjoy when they have as much success as anybody. So, like I said, we're a team. We got to win as a team. And so when we all, go out there and do our jobs, it's fun to be able to celebrate that with everybody.